All right, what's up, everybody? It is Tuesday. It is another day that we are working on our mindfulness activity. I hope you guys really got something out of yesterday's mindfulness activity, how to remain calm, how to breathe, different steps and things we can do. Just like a cap of what we were talking about yesterday, I was telling you how breathing helps me to remain calm. It helps me to stay in charge of who I am and to keep my superpower. Today, we're going to delve a little bit deeper in that as we're talking about the breaths and talking about breathing. You're going to be doing a video activity at the end of these slides that helps you focus on breathing. Breathing in your nose, breathing out of your mouth, sitting, remaining calm, keeping your eyes closed, blocking out all energy, blocking out all distractions so you can meditate, you can focus and stay in control of you. One thing that we got going through our slides today is that we're going to do a recap of our video that we were talking about reeling in your mind, the practice that goes into remaining present and staying in the moment. The next thing you're going to have is a small mindfulness activity. After you run through your small mindfulness activity, then you have another open-ended question which says, did you get a chance to practice mindfulness yesterday? If you did, I want to know what you thought about it. Did it work? Was your mind everywhere? Was it hard for you to stay focused? And then after that, you have another video which is going to walk you through a mindfulness practice exercise where you are focusing on your breaths, counting your breaths, 1 on the inhale, 2 on the exhale, focusing on exactly how to calm your energy and calm your body. On your open-ended question, remember, kindergartners and first graders, hit the record button and speak into the microphone so you can have your voice or your answer recorded so I can see your answer. If you are second, third, and fourth, make sure you are typing out your questions correctly using complete sentences, capital letters, punctuations. Make sure you're putting a space in there. Make sure you're sounding out each and every word so I can be able to read it clearly, as well as give you credit for today's assignment. Walk through your lessons, take your time, walk through these slides, just make sure you hit next, play the video, and roll through whatever it is it's asking you to do. Wish you guys the best of luck and practice mindfulness this week, this day. All right, guys.
We're always taught the more effort we put in, the more we'll get out of life. But of course, this isn't always true. Take falling asleep, for example. You can prepare in the right way, put yourself in the right position, and get yourself comfortable. But after that, well, you can't force it to happen, right? In fact, it works exactly the other way around. The harder you try, the less sleepy you become. It's only when we stop trying that we finally let go and drift off. And before we know it, we're waking up the next morning feeling refreshed, relaxed, after a good night's sleep. And it's a very similar story when we're training the mind. I think a nice metaphor for this is the idea of taming a wild horse. If you look at how a wild horse is tamed, rather than pinning it down in one place, the horse is led out on a very long rope and put in a big open spacious field. The horse runs around feeling like it's got all the space in the world. But very slowly, the rope's pulled in, and the horse adjusts to this feeling until it comes to a natural place of rest. And we're looking to do just the same thing with the mind in meditation. Not trying to pin it down in one place, but bringing it to a natural place of rest. So let go of any idea of needing to achieve something or get somewhere, and instead, enjoy the opportunity to sit back, relax, and be present in the world.
Sometimes the brain goes in overdrive when you are fearful and nervous. Say right before a big test, or maybe when you see a bully. At that time, your breathing becomes really shallow. The jumpy monkey in your brain becomes in control. It starts to pump oxygen really fast so as to make you run away from that situation. At that time, it's important for you to take deep breaths so that Mr. Smarty Pants in your brain can take control. Breathe from our diaphragm. Imagine there is a balloon under your lungs, and every time you breathe in, the balloon gets bigger and bigger. And then you prick the balloon and let the air get out slowly as you exhale. Take a few deep breaths. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Breathe out. 3, 2, 1. Take a few deep breaths. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Breathe out. 3, 2, 1. As you practice this exercise, you will notice you are getting calmer and are able to not let Jumpy Monkey ruin your mood. You will let Mr. Smarty Pants be the boss of your day. You will not run away, but will face the situation with wisdom and peace.
For this meditation, we are going to very curiously explore our breath. We are always breathing, but most of the time we pay very little attention to it. For the next few minutes, we will feel, observe, and notice our breath as it happens. You may want to lie down, but if you cannot, it is okay if you are sitting. Go ahead and get comfortable. If you like, close your eyes and rest your hands gently on your belly. Now let's take a moment to notice the feeling of your hands touching your belly. As you breathe in, what do you feel happening to your hands? Do you feel them rising or being pushed out? And when you let your breath out, what happens now? Can you feel your hands sink with your belly? Imagine that your hands are a sailboat sailing over gentle, rolling waves. Your breath comes in, and your boat gently floats up. As your breath flows out, your boat dips down with the wave. The boat does not move on its own. It just smoothly bobs up and down with the waves. Take a moment to notice your hands and breath in this way. Now move your focus to the part of your nose where the air enters your body. right inside your nose, inside your nostrils, you may feel the air touching as it enters. How does it feel? Is it warm or cool going in? Then, when it flows out, does it feel the same? Is the air passing through your nose a bit warmer now? Let's pretend that you can see the air as it passes through your nose. As the cool air flows into your body and touches the inside of your nostrils, you see it as a fresh, cool color like blue or green. You could imagine it sparkling or glowing as the oxygen in the air feeds your body and gives you life. When the air touches the inside of your nostrils on the way out, imagine it as a warm color. Try to see this like a movie in your mind. Breathe in cool. Breathe out warm. Watch the colors as you feel it flow in and out. Finally, let's pretend that you are a fish that was magically transformed into a person. Fish do not have lungs, so your whole life you have breathed water through gills. So this is the very first time you are experiencing breathing air. It is so strange and unfamiliar to you, and you are curious about the strange sensation of air filling your lungs. Just take a moment to appreciate your breath as if it were for the very first time. What would it be like to feel the air passing through and touching the inside of your nostrils for the first time? How might it feel when your lungs fill and expand for the first time? How curious would it be when you feel your lungs empty and fall? Just explore each new feeling. Now let's take one more deep breath in and let it out and open your eyes.